What's up, everybody? It's your boy JD back again with another video, and I'm here to bring you guys another Webtoon recommendation. And if you don't know about this one, you will now. It is called Existence. So, in the ever-expanding landscape of webtoons, we're all looking for that next big thing, or just one to get away from the norm of the current webtoons we already read. Of course, we all have our different opinions and different genres on the ones we like. For your action heads, you might like your solo levelings, your omniscient readers, max level newbies, teenage mercenary, aka mercenary romance, or if you know your romance, your let's plays, your lore Olympus, stuff like that. But I have a webtoon for you guys I think each and every one of you will enjoy, especially if you're a romance head, action head, or even just an action adventure head. And this series was one I stumbled upon, not kind of by accident, but as I was browsing through, I was like, this looks interesting based on the original thumbnail. So I was like, okay, let's try it out. And man, I was surprised. I was absolutely surprised at what I read. So Existence starts out with this creature or this entity, whatever you want to kind of call it, and pretty much it has lived over billions and billions of years as every single living organism or thing that has ever existed. So I'm talking about dinosaurs, birds, grass, water, anything you can think of is pretty much existed as that. Think of this as kind of like To Your Eternity, where it has the kid or the thing and it was reborn into this person, and as it died, blah 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 blah. So it's kind of like that, but it takes it into a different way. So as this organism goes throughout life, being reborn into these different things, it's come to know this one particular thing: it hates humans. Every time this organism was born, humans destroyed it or killed it or did something evil and vile to it, and it grew up to hate humans. And after countless reincarnations, so to speak, I guess the guys just laughed at it once more and say, you know what, you're gonna be reincarnated as the one thing you hate, a human. Needless to say, it wasn't really thrilled. It wasn't thrilled at all. It actually hated. And this entity was given the name Jain, who was born to his mother. Father died, and mother was kind of just trying to make ends meet. Not really rich or famous or anything. Pretty much on the poor side for all intents and purposes. Mother was very beautiful, by the way. Very beautiful. But yeah, so now that it's reborn as a human, it has this just hatred for humans, and he doesn't smile, he doesn't laugh, he doesn't talk, mainly because he doesn't know how, for the most part. All this entity knows is that it's reborn as a human. It has this parent figure or this thing, this guardian. It lives in this house, and it hates his life. It absolutely hates his life. Where it kind of unfolds even more and starts getting crazy as it's learning more of what it means to be human and how to go about this new life. Some people end up picking on his mother, and it was like, okay, you're picking on my mother, you're doing some things I don't necessarily like. Of course, I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, but you're doing some things I don't necessarily like, and I'm going to kill you. And pretty much, while fighting these people off, it comes to realize it can use the abilities of every single thing it's ever been. So let's say you was a bird. He was it was reincarnated as a bird once. He can fly. Or if he was a cheetah, he can run as fast as a cheetah. So think about stuff like that. So that's his power, pretty much. And he decides to go ahead and kill everything. Kills everything. And then he's like, oh, snap. With this power, I can finally kill every human. It's perfect. But then he was like, I want to do this. I have to get control of my power. So he goes and trains and do all of this stuff, trying to get used to his body and the power and everything. But as time goes on and as he's trying to get used to his power, he's learning to be more loving. He's actually loving his mother figure a lot more, and is more trying to protect her and stuff. And I think one of the greatest strengths of this series is its unpredictability, especially with the main character Lee Jain. Every chapter is like a brand new layer of complexity and challenging the preconceived notions of what we think it means to be human, what do we see ourselves as, and what actually we are as a race. And it's brilliant. It's kind of brilliant, but like I say, it's not really world breaking. It's not something new that the series is doing, but it's just doing it in a way that's kind of refreshing. So it's very delicate and bizarre, and it just immerses you every chapter you read, and going through this journey with Lee Jain and trying to figure out exactly what it's going to do, how it's going to do it, and how it's going to learn to live. So his mother end up something happening, and then he's going on his tirade, and a whole bunch of things happen, and everything goes left. When I say left, it goes left. It's him versus everybody. And unfortunately, something happens, and Lee Jain loses his memory. He loses his memory, and now we're learning how to be human again, pretty much, and just what was his purpose. And going through that journey with him trying to seek, and reflect on the human experience, the identity issues, the purpose, the consequences of wielding extraordinary power, and getting closer to the ones he's come to love, while still, getting his memories back, and come to realize, wait, I said I was going to destroy all of humanity. And it's amazing. The fight scenes, great. The art, 10 out of 10 masterpiece type art as well. And man, I really want you guys to read this. I implore each and every one of you to read this series. This has been a wild ride. It's not a long series. It's only 72 chapters. So it's not going to take you forever. Trust me. Read this series. I promise you. I promise you. Have your boy missed? Have I missed before? And look, I'm not even using the script. I'm not. I didn't write out a script for this. This is all off the cuff. I promise you. You will enjoy it. I guarantee it. You will enjoy it. It challenges a lot of the conventional storytelling. Whether you're a fan of mind-bending plots or psychological undertones, visual feast fest, like I said, for everybody who loves beautiful art, this is it. This is it. Definitely recommend it. I wouldn't say it's a perfect series, because let's be honest, no series is perfect. However, this series is definitely up there. It's definitely up there, and it's a very good one. But that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you've read Existence before, let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. If you haven't read Existence before, will you be checking it out based off my recommendation? Also, if you guys want to keep up with me, Twitch, Twitter, Discord, links, all of that is in the description as well. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.